Hello everyone, Amanda here, thank you for joining me. So it's really early in the morning. I've got to be a little bit quiet because my teenager's still in bed. So no ring light because it's so sunny and beautiful, and what I'm here today is to share a purchase with you from a lovely lady called Florence Holmes. Now Florence sells beautiful bridal appliques, so if you like making shabby chic projects or fabric journals, or just like to add a little special something to your journals, then this is the lady you need to go and see. Now I have known Florence for years and years and years, way back when I used to have my lace shop. And then, you know, my crafting changed and progressed over the years, and then I seem to have come full circle. And so I thought I need some decorative items for a shabby chic journal that I'm making. So I got in touch with Florence, and lo and behold, luckily for me, she had some available. So I'm going to leave her. She doesn't have an Etsy shop or anything like that. She just deals with people direct. I'm going to leave her Facebook page in the description box below, so that you can go and message her. Okay, so I don't know what this is. And I will say, you know, people might think, well, you know, you can just buy a wedding dress and do it yourself. I would much rather pay Florence. Her prices are amazing. You know, the range of things that she gets is amazing, and I've taken a wedding dress apart myself before, and it's not easy. She knows what she's doing. She's an expert. I don't know what this is. Oh, this looks like a little... Oh, so she's given me a little thank you. And these little pieces of lace. A little extra. Oh, that's kind. Thank you, Florence. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, perfect. They will find their way into a shabby chic journal soon. Right, so this will be the appliques. So obviously she gets old wedding dresses. She very carefully and patiently takes them to pieces, and then you can purchase bundles. I think I purchased a couple of bundles, and then she said she had some hem, which is a complete, I think they're half a yard or something like that of hem. So I said I'd have some of that as well. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Our prices are very reasonable, okay, for what you get. If you're to go and purchase a wedding applique new, you're joking, it's a fortune. So this is one of the hems, and I think she charged me $150 or either $125 or $150. She said a yard, but that looks like a metre. So look how beautiful that is. I've not got my ring light on because it's so sunny, it'll counteract, but you can see how beautiful that is and how deep it is. I mean, that's nearly as big as my hand. So that would be beautiful on the cover of a book. You can use it as a full length, you know, down a spine, or you can cut it up into sections, but there's loads there. And it's beautiful, and it's clean. It smells nice. She's obviously washes the dresses before she takes them apart, so there's no, yeah, there's no like musty smell or anything like that. They smell lovely. Yeah, she's washed, so they're all washed as well. And so washed and taken to pieces. And trust me, taking wedding applique away from a wedding dress is quite a skilled process. Because she doesn't just cut around the fabric, she removes the applique from the skirts. And trust me, it takes, you've got to know what you're doing, otherwise, you know, some of these are heavily beaded. If you don't know what you're doing, the beads will drop off. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, the sequins will all fall off. So, yeah, she's an absolute expert at it. So this is the next hem that she's sent me. She's sent me loads. I wasn't expecting pieces as big as that, to be honest. Beautiful. So those, you know, again, down a spine, on a cover, framing pages, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So if you're to purchase this kind of thing, even from AliExpress where it's scratchy nylon, you'd be paying £2 or £3 or more for half of that on its own, never mind all of this. Okay, so here, this is just typical of what she does. So you get lots of pieces, look at that. Beautiful. So that's got sequins and pearls on. Another one. And then she's given me some champagne, what I call champagne colour. So these aren't dyed, these are the natural colour. I won't dye wedding applique. I think it's pretty as it is, and when you're making a shabby chic project, it's nice to have a mixture of colours on your project, you know. I mean, like these, again, this is another different colour. I think that, in my opinion, tea dyeing almost spoils them. I don't think you need to. I like them as they are. So, but you know, it's personal choice. I'm not saying don't tea dye them, but how beautiful are those? Stunning. And look at these, heavily beaded, heavily sequined. I hope that you can see these. I'll check it back, and if I don't think that it's doing justice, I shall film it again, because as I say, she's a wonderful lady. Will never let you down. You know, she's you can basically very trustworthy. Dealt with her for years, and lots of people that I know have dealt with Florence for years as well. She's well known. She's a well known lady. Well, she is in my circles anyway, everybody knows her. Beautiful. Look, I mean, look how many, I've got 2 bundles. And I think she charges £10 a bundle. If you think about it, and the time it must take her, not to just remove them from the dress, but she also is trimming all the way around there so that you haven't got, you know, excessive little pieces of net hanging about. The amount that you're getting is just ridiculous. And sometimes she does add satin flowers in. I mean, I've got lace as my little extra. But sometimes she will send you a little handmade flower that she, you know, from the lining or the satin of the dresses. She makes flowers out of them. Look at these. And they're so pretty. I'm going on forever here. And these will last me a while. I'll get quite a few, because I don't use them heavily in my projects. I use them as to embellish, not over heavy with them. I think you can be quite sparing. I think some people think when they're doing shabby chic, you've got to put, you know, billions and billions of lace on, appliques on, so that you can, you know, and you don't. You just a little touch. Look at that. Just that on its own down a cover would be perfect. You wouldn't need anything else. Spread it down a spine so that these are curling around, and you wouldn't need to put anything else on that cover. Beautiful. You know, fabric, maybe a word or a little picture, but you wouldn't need to just pile these on. So these will last me quite a while. Well, I'm saying that. We'll see, but there's quite a lot here. I suppose it depends how much shabby chic work I do. Beautiful. That's a more plainer one. So that one's not beaded, but that's beautiful as well, because they're perfect for layering and putting on tags and save the beauty. Look at that. Beautiful beaded ones for the special things. The only downside to Florence's appliques is that you tend to want to hoard them and not use them. And hold on to them for years and years and years. But you know, she gives you plenty. Put a few away to hoard and use the rest. Look at this. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at the colour in that. So I love the mix of colours, you know. Look at that. That's a big piece. She's given me some lovely big pieces there. And now obviously you can just cut them up as well. You don't have to use them that big, but I think they're super pretty. I can go on all day. All day sharing these. Look how many she's given me. Oh, look at that lovely big piece. And there's no, sometimes sequins on older dresses can discolour in an unpleasant way, but these all look really pretty. They look like they've aged a little bit, but they've aged in a pretty way. She's very good at what she does, very good. I did lose touch for a while because obviously, like I say, I wasn't doing the fabric work like I used to. I mean, I used to make, if you look back in my videos, in some of my older videos, I used to do, oh, look at that. All sorts, look at that one. I've not seen anything like that before. They're like little, look at that, how pretty is that? Little crystal seed beads on there. I used to do a lot of shabby chic work. Fabric books, I've done fabric books years and years ago. I've done them. Another one there with crystals. It's like more like, it's like an overlay lace with pretty crystals. You know, I've done all sorts. All sorts. Some of my older videos are not filmed very well because I used to only have my iPad, and I used to craft on the kitchen table. I didn't have a craft room back in those days. But yeah, I used to make lots of fabric books. And needle books. You know, things go in and out of trend with crafters. We all used to make the little needle books. And the little fabric journals. You know, and then they're coming back around again, aren't they? These are lovely, these. I'm loving these plainer ones. I mean, I'm saying plainer, but they're not plain, they're beautiful. But I mean, they're not beaded. But those, you know, you wouldn't feel guilty putting them on a tag or a beautiful envelope or something. They're absolutely stunning, and she has given me a lot here. But she always does. You always get loads. Look at that one. And you can smell the lovely fresh smell from them because she's washed the dresses before she's cut them up. These are gorgeous. Look at that. With those seed beads and crystals and all sorts on. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't like having things hanging, you know, dangling off the bottom of books or off the edge. But some people do them and they look absolutely beautiful. Just because I don't do them, don't mean I don't think they're beautiful when I see them, because I do. So if you make that style of book, these would look absolutely stunning, wouldn't they? Beautiful. So I'll tell you how much I paid for these in a minute. Beautiful. And she shipped them, I think she shipped them first class. There's absolutely loads. These are lovely. I love these. Love that. Beautiful. What's this one? Another piece of that overlay, which is lovely, with the crystals on. Beautiful. Okay, so for all of those and the two hems, what she said, what was the postage? And the postage. The postage cost, what was the postage? I think she must have, I don't know if, I need to message her and make sure I've paid her enough actually, because she's paid £4.45 for the postage. Well, I paid did she charge me £26 for the lot, including 2 pieces of hem and the postage? I need to double check. 10.20. Unless she's put me, I don't think she's charged me enough, you know. I don't. I might go and, I'm going to add it up and check, because the hem, was the hem 150 or 125? So I've got 2 pieces of hem, I've got 2 bundles, the bundles are £10 each, and then she's paid £4.45 for postage. I'm just going to add it up, and if I think that she's gone short, I'm going to send the extra. But yeah, that's what you get. So absolutely stunning. So do, if you want some, go and see her. You know, there might be times when she doesn't have any, but there are, oh, if she's got some, they're worth getting. They're beautiful. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.